Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this lecture, and in this lecture I am going to discuss some preventive measures for environmental pollution. I will mainly describe the different ways by which water, air and soil pollution can be prevented. Now let's start with water pollution. Now first one way is sewage treatment. The water that is discharged from houses may contain toxic chemicals, pathogens, so such type of water should not be discharged into the main water bodies as such. It should be properly treated and thereafter it should be discharged. Now next is prevent river water to get polluted. It is a very difficult task to clean the flowing rivers. So it is necessary to prevent the addition of foreign substances into the flowing rivers so that their pollution can be prevented. Now the next is wastewater treatment plants. Wastewater treatment plants treat the water properly. They filter the water, biologically and chemically treat the water, and ultimately make the water contamination free. And these wastewater treatment plants are generally more required in large cities, because in the large cities there may be several industries, and industrial wastewater should be properly treated in these wastewater treatment plants. So wherever required, these wastewater treatment plants should be properly installed. Now the next is keep the pond water clean and safe. Different activities like washing clothes, bathing of animals in the pond should be avoided, because these activities makes the water unfit for human consumption and may produce serious consequences. Now next is self hygiene. Everyone should maintain self hygiene, especially the drinking water should be kept contamination free. It should be kept at a secret place, in a secret or clean place, and wherever clean water is not available for drinking, then filtered water or boiled water should be used for drinking. Now next is most important, that is public awareness. All should aware about the negative consequences of the water pollution, that how water pollution can cause various waterborne diseases. So everyone should contribute in the prevention of water pollution. All should control their activities which can cause the water pollution and all that. Now these all are the different ways by which water pollution can be prevented. Now next is preventive measures for air pollution. First one is use renewable sources of energy, because non-renewable sources of energy like fossil fuels, coal, natural gas generates harmful gases, and these harmful gases can contaminate the air. Okay, so we should go for renewable sources of energy like sun, wind, water, because these sources do not generate harmful or toxic gases into the environment and do not cause the air pollution. Now next is we should protect forests, and we should also grow more trees, because planting trees contribute in the prevention of air pollution. Now next is proper vehicle maintenance. Vehicles should be maintained properly. These should be repaired on time, because proper maintenance and repairing can reduce the excessive harmful emissions from the vehicles. By this we can reduce the emission of carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide and hydrocarbons from the vehicles. And proper maintenance on time also increases the efficiency of vehicles. Now next is clean and efficient garbage disposal system. There should be available clean and efficient garbage disposal system. Garbage should be disposed properly. There should be different containers for different kinds of waste, so that waste can be managed in a proper manner and it do not harm the environment. Now next is use of electric vehicles. Electric vehicles should be used because they consume less power and they do not produce harmful gases into the environment, and thus helps us to prevent the air pollution. Now next is public should be aware about the negative consequences of the air pollution and should also contribute in the prevention of air pollution. Now next is preventive measures for soil pollution. First one is we should go for organic. In the organic farming, chemical fertilizers and chemical pesticides are used less, and these chemical pesticides and fertilizers causes the soil pollution. So we should go for organic farming. This can prevent the soil pollution. Next is proper farming. Proper farming should be done to prevent the soil erosion, because soil erosion also causes the soil pollution to a great extent. Now next is dispose of household waste. Household waste may contain harmful chemicals and pathogens, so these should be properly or in a correct manner should be dumped in landfills, and we should not throw the plastic waste, batteries or other electrical appliances waste in the landfill site. These should be dumped into separate containers so that these can be managed in a proper way. Now next is manage industrial waste. Industries produce waste containing harmful chemicals, heavy metals. So industrial waste must be properly treated before discarding into the environment. Otherwise they may contaminate the soil, or they can make the soil infertile, and also can contaminate the crops that we grow in the soil. Now next is community awareness. All should be aware about the soil pollution and should avoid the activities that can lead to the soil pollution. Now next is burn fewer fossil fuels. Fossil fuels should be used less because these can contaminate the air, and in the air these harmful gases can combine with water vapors and fall on the ground in the form of acid rain and can make the soil acidic. So we should avoid we should use the fossil fuels to less extent. Okay, thank you.